like about your defense tonight, especially against King and Quinn?
King especially. Hunter did a wonderful job. Our team did a great job. We weren't going to double Quinn. We thought about it. We scrimmaged him in October, which seems like 10 years ago, and didn't double him up there. And Neil has made great progress under Chris's tutelage during his time at Richmond, whether it's been 2 years or 3 years. We're going to play him one-on-one, and he's developed a quick spin to the baseline. He got us on it a couple of times, but we were able to wall him up, keep him off the foul line, and I thought Lynn and Malaysia did a very good job. Limit them to 27% from three for the game, and 37 overall. Really good numbers, and our numbers conversely were quite good as well. We had 16 points, 9 rebounds at the half from Lynn and Malaysia. Lynn finishes with 20, obviously, and 27 points, and whatever those rebounds are, 14 rebounds. That's pretty good numbers from the 5 spot.
You missed a lot of shots early. Then what did you hit on to?
We did.
To shoot so well in second.
Yeah, that part of it never really concerns me now. 2 points with under 12 media timeout, I think it was, or whatever the medias were, is a bit disturbing, needless to say. But we'll get that in squared away. I thought we took a couple of quick shots. I thought their defense they employ can slow you down and cause you to stand. Once we got our teeth into it and the ball started to move, and we got a couple of shots down. It's been the case with this team, really and truly, on a number of occasions. They figured it out, and they did again tonight.
Anthony? Mike, congratulations.
Thanks, Anthony.
Is it refreshing to face opponents from outside the ACC? There are benefits to seeing these new teams that you haven't seen necessarily.
Yeah. The ACC, as everybody recognizes, is a great league, and banging your head against those guys night in, night out for 9 weeks, 10 weeks. To see somebody else, and I guess we're going to Ohio State to travel to Columbus on Saturday. Do we know yet? We don't know yet. Oh, really? Is fun. Their new coach, Jake Diebler, very, very well. And thank the world of him, and happy that he has an opportunity to be a head coach. And that'll be a lot of fun. Look forward to getting to the Buckeye State.
David? Mike, you mentioned Lynn a little bit. You guys were in that, struggling early, and then Lynn, when you went on that run, Lynn had 4 straight baskets for you guys with some free throws in between. How important were his contributions to kind of just get you guys started a little shot to the arm?
He's done it. He's done it consistently over. I was disappointed he wasn't the most improved player or some sort of recognition in our league. He's had that kind of year. He had a couple of really hard shots that, that he got up on the backboard and got him in the basket. Great interior passing, and really good play from Lynn throughout, and I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Malaysia, who had another very good game. He doesn't have the gaudy statistics scoring-wise that Lynn does at times, most times. But man, what a lift he's given us, throughout the year.
Sean was 1 of 8 in the first, 4-4 in the second, and made all 4 of his free throws, 7 assists, just a 1 turnover. What did you think worked better for him in the second half?
David, he may have been better defensively. He may have had his best game this year defensively. He's guarding Bailey, who's a big kid, 6'5". He's guarding Hunt, number 3, who's jet quick, left hand. Dynamic with his dribble moves and hesitation and step back. John Padula had an outstanding basketball game for our bunch.
Colby.
First off, congrats on the win, Coach.
Thanks, Colby.
with so many teams declining the invite this year, what kind of went into the decision behind the scenes of accepting and playing?
Well, nothing went into it. All right, and I don't begrudge your choice. If you don't choose to play, I mean, God damn it, I want to play. I want to coach. It's the worst day of my world is the day the season ends. And if you've got an opportunity to play in the NCAA tournament, obviously, or the NIT, for me personally, sign me up. We're on. I assume, and some of those guys that opted out are great friends. I haven't had those conversations with them. I would never ask them. It's none of my business. But Colby, the transfer portal is a big deal. All right. So that's why people aren't playing, I guess. I don't know. But by gosh, we're playing.
Second row.
Didn't mean to take the air out of the room here, guys. I'm making a little point here. Come on. Give me a chair. Sit down. Come on. We can get you out of here a little bit quicker, maybe. Let me finish asking me so I can get the heck out of here and leave my boy. Let my boy finish up with you. Nice job, pal. Great job. Proud of you.
Coach, I'm Tucker Terry from the Tech Lunch Pail.
Hey, Tucker.
So MJ hit 4
Tucker,
threes.
my wife says those guys rip my tail every now and then. I'm not sure I'm going to answer this question. I'm just kidding.
All right, I'll try to give you a good one. So MJ hit 4 threes tonight, and obviously he struggled shooting the ball a little earlier on in the season, but he's really come on as of late.
He has, Tucker.
So what does his shooting touch mean for you for the remainder of the year and on the next season?
It's a big deal. I mean, it's a big deal. He had a couple of, big baskets. He is shooting the ball well. He shot the ball well going down the stretch. Proud of him. He had some real struggles November, December. I think he was 0 for November, seriously. But he hung in there with it and stayed the course and has played very, very, very good basketball here for quite some time now.
Anyone else?
Go ahead, Tim.
Mike, obviously the moment at the end of the game with Hunter,
Yeah.
pouring the fans on, what was that like to be able to give Hunter?
Was
that
great.
moment?
It was great. And his work, yet again, on a heck of a player. That kid was the A-10 player of the year, Jordan King. He was the A-10 player of the year. And that's with the Holmes kid at Dayton, and that's a heck of a basketball league. And for him to do that on that kid, I credit our team. Hunter had the lion's share of the responsibilities on King. Great. And to be able to bring him off the floor one last time was awesome. And the Hokie faithful responded.
Coach, kind of piggybacking off of that, talking about Hunter.
Pardon me. Go ahead.
We've talked about what he's meant to this. God bless you. We've talked about what he's meant to this program, kind of ad nauseum. But I'd love to get your perspective. What has he meant to you as a coach and having that relationship over these last 5 years?
It's deep. It's involved. He's like a trusted friend. I mean, that's how the relationship has evolved through great times and tough times. But I've always known where he was as a human being. He's where he's supposed to be. He's ready for the next day. He's ready for the next practice. He's ready for the next basketball game, wherever that might be. He's been a worker. He's taken impeccable care of his body. He's got such an unbelievable routine that he is adhered to. He doesn't waver. He's been a gem, and we'll look back. I hope 10 years from now, when it's all said and done, and my time in this business is over, with a very rewarding 5 years. Wish we could do it a while longer, but that's not how this thing plays out.
Mike, I just wanted to ask, I know you guys scrimmage them in the preseason. How much does that little bit of familiarity help when you guys are prepping for a game like this?
David. They're playing a lot different, but the speed with which they run the Princeton is they stung us early in that scrimmage. We played 4 10-minute quarters, and they stung us in the first 10 minutes. We couldn't catch up. We were behind everything. And they're playing differently defensively. They were only switching 1 through 3 in the scrimmage, and they were, I think they were 33rd nationally defensively. They don't guard you. And switching 1 through 4, and Bigelow, who I recruited and coached at Wofford, and I love him. He's awesome. From Greensboro, North Carolina. Great family. Great to catch up with him, visit with him. Bigelow has that ability. He's got a big, strong body, and he can move his feet and keep the ball in front of him. Thanks, guys. MJ, come on up here. Thanks, guys. Good to see you.